Okay, I'm back. Oh, it really sparkles, doesn't it? Look at that. Look. So, guys, I thought I would come on here and let you know what I was talking about when I was doing my last envelope stuffing update about concerning the babysitting. Look at that, look. That's better. Is that better? We'll go with this anyway. Shit, where do I start with that? Well, okay, so there's this couple, right, who live in the next town from me, and they've got 5 kids. I think it's five kids, and they like to go out once or twice or 3 times a week, and they need a babysitter. Now, you're probably thinking, so what's wrong with that? And if you're wondering what this brown stuff is, it's my hair. So I'm growing it out. I dyed it that colour. I shouldn't have dyed it, but I did. So I'm letting it all grow out. So that's for another day. But getting back to what I was talking about, you're probably thinking to yourself, well, big deal, so what, they want to go out. But yeah, I mean, everybody's got the right to go out. Except that this particular couple, okay, go out and they gamble. Now, when I'm talking, okay, I'm not talking about maybe $5 or $10 or $20 here or there or somewhere. I'm talking about hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. They get you to babysit. They get me to babysit, or they were getting me to babysit, and I'd get there at like maybe 6:30, and it would all be last minute. Like, it would be, Shelley, do you want to, like, will you, like, babysit? Can you babysit? And because I wanted the money, I'd say, yeah, okay. But it wasn't like, oh, we'll give you, like, we need you to come in like an hour or 2 hours or something. It's like come right now. So I'd get there at like maybe 6:30, sometimes maybe a little bit earlier. They wouldn't get back until anything from like 12 midnight to maybe this one particular time. They didn't get back until like 2:30, 3 in the morning. You get paid the barest of minimums all that time where you've got to babysit these 5 kids. Sometimes 5, sometimes 4, sometimes 2, doesn't matter. The most you get is like $110 for all those hours that you're there. Then they'll be out and they'll be gambling, right? And then you'll get a text on the phone, and it will be like, oh, have you got an extra $50 in your bank account that I can borrow until I get paid next week? Why do you want it for? Oh, because we want to gamble some more. So they'd taken like $800 or $900, and they've lost that because they're gambling it and they're drinking, and they're as drunk as skunks. Well, he is anyway. And they want to borrow more money. And if they're not doing that, they pay you the money in cash. And you think to yourself, great, fantastic. I've got, say, $80. Great, I've got $80. I can go out and I can buy a bit of food with that, or I can put some petrol in the car, or I can get something for the house, or now with my envelope stuffing and stuff like that. Put it in the envelopes and stuff like that. No. Oh, don't be stupid. You don't do that. No, you can't keep it. It's not yours to keep. No. Within 24 hours, if not 48, they're back on the phone wanting half, if not all of that back as a borrow until a week after when they get paid. And then if you don't do it, if you don't give it back to them, then you don't get any more babysitting work. Now, in between all of this, she is on the phone asking me if I will put my house up for collateral so that I can then go and I can buy another house for them to rent from me. Will I go and get a loan for a couple of $1,000 because she can't get anything because she's just come out of bankruptcy? So she wants me to get her a loan for about $3,000 or $4,000. So because she can't get it, so she can pay it back. They offered to come and help with the yard. I text them today asking them if they were still going to do it. I know they weren't. I knew they weren't. I just wanted to see what they'd say. They wouldn't reply back. So I left a message on my Facebook and I said, you know, I'm sick and tired of people, you know, when they want something, and they text me and they don't get an answer immediately. They're on the phone wanting an answer. But yet when I ask a question, hang on a sec, I've got my, wait a minute. And yet when I ask a question, I'm lucky if I get an answer back. And I said that I was sick and tired of it and I wasn't going to do it anymore. And if they wanted to have an answer replied back to them, well, then they had to reply back. It went both ways. So he gets into my IMs and he tells me I'm an asshole and I'm a user and I'm fucked in the head and I can piss off and all of this sort of thing. So, you know what happened to him, don't you? He got blocked. I didn't ring her. I left a message on my Facebook and I told her that I wasn't going to babysit anymore and she could go find herself some other person who was going to babysit for her and put up with what she gives and what they made me put up with, and that they won't find anybody that would do what I did, and I blocked her. Simple. So that's why I said I won't be doing any more that babysitting envelope money thing unless I find somebody else who wants me to babysit for them. I can't see that getting filled up anytime soon. So I'm done. They did this bullshit not last year but the year before as well, because I had babysat for them. I babysat for them Christmas Eve, not last year, but the year before that. I babysat for them Christmas Eve, and they knew I was going out, and Christmas Eve they rang me up. No, the day before Christmas Eve, that's right. It was on the 23rd. I babysat for them, and then on the 24th, they had the balls to turn around and say they wanted the $100. And I said no. I said, I'm using that for myself for Christmas. No. And it was my money. I'd worked for it. I'd babysat for them. I was there for bloody 9 hours while the two of them were off gambling and doing shit knows I don't know, getting drunk and gambling and shit like that. And I was left there looking after their bratty kids. So I deserved it. 9 hours? That's a freaking long time, and I only got paid $100. I didn't get paid any more. I only got paid $100 for 9 hours. I was exhausted. I didn't get back until 4 o'clock in the morning. I was exhausted. And they wanted it back, and because I said no, I got no more Christmas. I got no more babysitting. And then last year, about I think November, late September, October, very late October, very early November, she decided that she would get me to babysit again. But I knew it was only a matter of time, because while I was lending her the money, she was all over me. She daily contacts and everything. And then as soon as I said no, the contact stopped, the babysitting stopped, everything stopped. And now this. So, yeah. So that's what that was with the babysitting. So with that, I'm going to head off because I'm going to get some chicken. I've got some chicken cooking. It's just about finished cooking. I'm going to have that, and then I'm going to go to sleep. I've got to feed Eggie, and I've got to feed Lolly, and then I'm going to bed. So I will see you guys later on. Much love, guys. Don't forget to subscribe.